We all like to get together, to meet, to talk, to people watch. It's a natural part of being human. When Kingston was no more than a few lines drawn on a map, the place where we are now gathering to watch a movie was the gathering place for Loyalist settlers recently arrived at a new home in the wilderness.
Hello.
This public square, now named Springer Market Square, is one of the oldest public meeting places in Canada. The echoes of its history, the footsteps of its ghosts, are largely unheard by us walking the noisy cobblestones today. But at one time, this piece of ground was at the heart of a new nation. One of Kingston's earliest and most famous photographs shows the citizens of the town gathered in the market square to witness the birth of a new dominion at noon on July 1st, 1867. Gathered here today, we are a part of that history. It was in this square that Kingston welcomed home the heroes of the 21st Battalion from the Great War, a war that had decimated a generation. Queen's freshman medical students were initiated, wearing wooden barrels, here in this square. It was to the market square that Kingston volunteer troops paraded their colors before departing for the Boer War in South Africa. This market is the oldest in Ontario, serving for over 2 centuries as an important place for trade, commerce, and socializing. The limestone walls of the market square bear mute testament to those who gave so much towards building the city and the country we call our own. It is, in fact, a living museum. Kingston City Hall was built during the wave of euphoria which washed over the town in 1841, when it was declared the capital of the United Provinces of Canada. At the time of its construction, in 1844, it was considered the finest civic building in North America. Kingston City Hall was constructed at the height of the Industrial Revolution. The City Hall building was soon surrounded by steam locomotive tracks, electric streetcar lines, steam barges, and paddle wheelers. It was rail transportation, most of all, which united Canadians and made a nation of a scattered collection of towns and villages. The Grand Trunk Railway Station was Kingston's connection on the Transcontinental Railway. Those 19th century train stations, which survive today, provide us with picturesque architectural examples of the optimism of the age of rail. In the shadow of the market square, St. George's Cathedral, home of the Church of England in Kingston since the city's founding, has stood as a monument to the importance of British influence on Kingston society. The present building, constructed in 1825, has evolved over the years and remains as a reminder of our Loyalist roots. Fire gutted St. George's on January 1st, 1899, but the cathedral was rebuilt by parishioners within 18 months. Fire also destroyed a large section of Kingston City Hall in 1865, and later, in 1908, fire destroyed the dome of the building. Fire was a perpetual scourge of the 19th century. In 1840, a devastating fire destroyed much of the town. It was after this fire that City Council mandated that all buildings be constructed of either stone or brick. It could be said that fire created the limestone city. Firefighting was originally a private enterprise divided along sectarian lines, Catholic versus Protestant. That changed with the construction of the city's first municipal fire hall in 1873. The fire station became obsolete when horse-drawn fire engines were replaced by larger, modern equipment. History is often written about the important men and women who shape and change a place. But it is equally important to recognize that a place also shapes and changes the men and women who live there. This place that we call Kingston has shaped us in ways we are seldom aware of. Viewing photographs from Kingston's past is like browsing through our family photo album. We are reminded how much we have in common, how closely related we are to those who went before. Not so long ago, it was traditional for shorts and cartoons to be shown before a movie. Here we have tried to reintroduce that lost tradition with a short film made up of photographs from Kingston's past and present. Thank you for helping keep the tradition alive. We hope you enjoyed the movie you are about to see in Kingston Springer Market Square. Stay tuned next week as we bring you more postcards from our past. We would like to thank the organizations and individuals who have very graciously made this film possible.